What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Patrick B. Smith, and we are back at my man, George Michael. So excited to get back to it because this is another Unplugged performance. Now, my last Unplugged performance when he did Freedom changed my whole world around. I mean, I've been so much more into George Michael since I got the channel, since I've learned how phenomenal he is as a singer, as a songwriter, as a producer, as a performer. It's just been eye-opening. So I'm definitely here for it. There's so many things out there about George that I have to get to, but I decided to jump into some things that I, as a fan now, want to hear myself. When I see a song or a video that I see by George and I'm like, I never heard that. What's that song? That's it. I'm here. And this particular song is called Hand to Mouth. Nothing in my mind can tell me I've ever even heard that song. So I am here for it. I cannot wait to check them out because, now that time has changed and there's not a lot of the same type of performances and quality that we used to get back in the 80s and the 90s. It's just good to kind of showcase them on my channel to introduce to other people who may not know George, or just remind people just how incredible this man was. So without further ado, we'll just jump into the video. We'll cut this short. We'll talk more about George in the end. This is him performing his song Hand to Mouth live on Unplugged. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the other side.
Urban, hand to mouth. Jimmy got nothing, made himself a name with a gun that he polished for a rainy day. Smiling cold from a vigilante movie. Our boy Jimmy just blew them all away. He said it made him crazy. 25 years, little hand to mouth, hand to mouth, hand to mouth, hand to mouth. Sweet little baby on a big white doorstep. She needs a mother, but her mother is dead. Just another hooker that the lucky can forget. Just another hooker, it happens every day. She loved her little baby. She couldn't bear to see a little hand to mouth, hand to mouth, hand to mouth, hand to mouth. I believed in the gods of America. I believed in the land of the free. But no one told me that the gods believe in nothing. So with empty hands I pray and tell myself one day they just might see. See.
I really truly believe this, that out of all the artists that I have ever reacted to on my channel, I cannot think of one artist that compares to George Michael. Like, sometimes you have an artist, there's references, they're similar because their style, their sound, their voices. I don't think there's anybody that I've ever reacted to like George Michael. When I do a reaction by George Michael, it's literally like me reacting to him for the first time over and over again, because I forget he has his own style. It's always a different feel, and the performance is like a package deal. It's the harmony the harmony with that background singing is like heavenly. It floats. Like, sometimes it was just, I just wanted to let it flow, because it just rise together, hand to mouth, and then it just climbs and climbs and climbs. His voice just flows through it all. He has such an amazing, unique sound that it just stands out wherever he is. I love his voice, and I love that song. That song, I never realized how much of a good storyteller George Michael was. Like, when he sings, he's like he's telling you something, but he's putting that amazing stamp over it, which is his voice. And another thing I liked about that was the band. The band definitely showed out tonight. That was phenomenal. I really need to hear that song on radio or in my car, because it's something about that was a good feel. I know he was talking about some really deep discussions, but it's such a amazing vibe from his voice. It kind of just takes you through it breezily. He's one of a kind. I mean, I don't know what else I haven't said about George. I've said he's a great singer. He's a great performer. I've always talked about his band. I always talked about his background singers. But it's just, every time I watch him, I'm just more amazed and fall more into being a bigger fan. So definitely, I love George Michael. Wait until I get more into him. But you got requests by George, let me know. Otherwise, rest in peace to one of the greatest of all time, Mr. George Michael. Like, comment, subscribe, and y'all be safe.